I made an appointment with Mikey to go for a walk in the village. Hi, I'm very glad to see you.
Let's go for a walk soon. Let's see what the villagers are doing. It seems there is a large cluster there. Let's find out what's going on.
Mikes are sad children and their parents because there is no school in the village.
And what are we going to do about it? I don't want the children and their parents to be sad. It's very bad. I think we need to fix this urgently. Do you have any ideas?
Mikey, we're going to build our own schools.
Woohoo! My school will be much better. I'm sure of it, and I'll prove it to you soon. That's it, Iran. You won't stop me soon. All the children in this village will study at my school.
Mikey is very angry right now, but I have to build a much better school than his.
Then now we begin our confrontation. Soon we will find out who among us is better to build a school.
Now it's time to take the resources from my chest. I have a lot of work waiting for me, and I hope that I will be able to build a school very quickly, because children should study and get the best knowledge. I'm starting to build my school. I have taken all the necessary materials and am now starting to build the foundation of the building. It should look very beautiful so that children want to come here and study. I think parents will be very happy that their child is studying at such a good school. That's why I have to start building very responsibly now. Each school has a canteen, separate classrooms, a gym, and other rooms. I definitely have to do all this in order for the school to work out. It won't take me that long. I am sure that I will do all the work very quickly and no one will stop me from doing it. It's very interesting how things are going with Mikey right now. I'm sure he hasn't even started building a school yet because he doesn't have such good materials as I do. I need to finish as soon as possible because the children are waiting and want to learn. I can't waste that much time. Oh, I have just put the last blocks and now the class at school is ready. I am very glad that I managed to build it. It looks incredibly beautiful and I really like it. Now we need to carefully look at what Mikey has managed to build during this time. His school should be nearby. Now I'll look around carefully and figure out where to go next. Great, I just noticed Mikey's school. It's time to see what's inside him. I think he will definitely surprise me. It took a very long time and he had to do everything in time because children will study at this school and everything should be beautiful there. Huh? I can't believe my eyes. He wrote a goal on the board. Mikey has no idea how to build a good school. He wanted to set himself a goal, but most likely he made a mistake because he made this school disgusting. No one wants to study here. There's a bad smell here. I need to leave urgently. I don't like it at all. There are cobwebs and dirty floors everywhere. We need to find Mikey and ask him how it happened to make such a bad school. What is he doing now?
Oh! Children, come to me. I have now built the best school and lessons will start soon. I will be glad to see everyone who signs up for my classes. I see that the majority has already agreed and I am very happy about it. Don't stay and run after me. Now I will give you a tour, and I will definitely tell you everything.
Children, do not listen to him in any case. He is a very bad teacher. Just look at what a terrible school he has. But mine is built from the best materials. You'd better come to my place. I'll teach you. You will become the smartest in this village. I really hope that it will be interesting for you to study with me.
Get away from these kids! I don't understand why you're trying to take them to your school. Stop doing it because it's so wrong. I think you did something ugly to me and you will definitely answer for it. You took my children to your school.
Don't listen to anyone and follow me. Now I will show you a large class in which you will study. I am sure that it will be very interesting and you will get a huge amount of pleasure from every lesson that will take place here. I see that you are now ready to start the first lessons. Then let's start. Okay, now one of the students come to the blackboard. In the meantime, I'll take all the necessary supplies for our lesson. You will have to answer several questions correctly. Take the signs and materials now. The first task is to show how the stove is made. This is very important. The main thing is not to make mistakes, because for each task, I will give you diamonds. I think that remuneration should be mandatory, because children will be motivated. I see that the student answered correctly now, so I gave him some diamonds for it. You correctly pointed out about the stove, and I accept your answer. Now, I've given you the highest score. The next student, come to me too. There will be a slightly different task for you, and you will have to show me how to do this subject correctly. I'm not going to tell you. Now you have to figure out for yourself. which materials are better to use, and how to assemble them correctly. Oh, this is very important in order to get the right answer. I am now waiting for you to answer this question correctly. You've been thinking too long. Take the materials quickly and put them right. I have to teach you these skills because they will be very useful to you in life. It seems to me that you are doing a really good job right now. Children learn very quickly. Oh, I see that the child has found the right solution to this problem after all. Now they are putting up diamonds and blocks correctly. This is very good. To be honest, I did not expect such a result. You also put a notebook on top. Oh, now we have consolidated this lesson, and you get some of the diamonds for yourself. I don't understand what you're going to do. You'd better sit at your desk and you don't need to take diamonds from the board. If you don't obey me, then I will definitely punish everyone who misbehaves.
Oh, children, listen to me carefully now. We have a lesson starting. You come to the blackboard now, I'll write an example, and you'll need to give the correct answer. This is a very easy mathematical example, and if you don't solve it, I will be extremely surprised. Watch carefully what I'm writing. Now I have drawn the number 2. I put a plus sign, and now I want to draw another number 2. This is a very easy example that you will need to solve. After each mathematical example, an equal sign is placed. Every student should know about this. Do not forget in any case. Now, the student who is standing at the blackboard, you will have to solve this example correctly. I'm waiting now for you to take the chalk and draw the correct answer. I hope you won't make a mistake now. Get to the solution of the mathematical example faster. I don't understand why you've been waiting so long. It can't be. The number 4 is the wrong answer. You're a very bad student. I'm going to punish you now. How can you answer incorrectly because this is the real stupidity?
Don't touch me and let me go. You are a very bad teacher because you don't know how to solve math examples. Even the smallest child knows that 2 plus 2 will make 4.
What bad students have gone today? I don't like it. So the next one should now come to the board and correctly indicate the answer to the same example. I hope you can handle it and don't make mistakes. For this, you will get a good score and a small prize. You can think. I'll give you some time. Oh, I see that you are thinking about the correct answer right now, but first, erase the number 4. It still shouldn't be here. I want to see what answer you write. This is very important because I will give you a grade for it. Try to speed up now. I don't want to wait long. We still have a lot of students that I have to check out. Just write something on the board. The main thing now is not to make a mistake and better concentrate on the correct answer. Huh? You drew me! This is very cool. Thank you very much. You are my best student. I am very glad that you are in my class. So let's take all the gifts that I threw to you as soon as possible and continue the lesson. I never thought that everything would be so cool. The lessons are going great. He doesn't seem to like studying here.
Children, let's start the next lesson. Now we will solve the following tasks. You will need to make a fishing rod, and I will be honest, this task is one of the most difficult. Come up to me, the first student, stand at the blackboard and point out to me all the materials that you will use and in what position you will place them. But I'm not going to tell you. You have to do everything yourself. Oh, take the necessary resources from the chest, but please do not be distracted by others. But put everything as you think it is right. I am sure that you will definitely cope with this task. I can't believe my eyes. You still managed to solve this problem correctly, getting diamonds for it. I think my class is one of the most gifted in this village. So if you can solve such problems, then you need to start the next one as soon as possible. I want every class to show me how to make a workbench correctly. We need to collect all the materials from the blackboard for now, because soon another student will come to answer. I don't understand. What is Mikey's student doing now, and why did he come to my class? Wow, you drew that I'm the best. Thank you very much. Get diamonds for this and go solve the problem. You will need to make a workbench and show what materials you will use to make it work. Just do not make mistakes in any case. This is very important. A lot depends on your answer. I think it's very easy to make a workbench and every student in this class knows about it. I don't understand. You have now placed the location of the materials incorrectly. Because you will not get a workbench that way. This is the wrong answer. Mikey didn't teach you at all. Let's not fight now. I'll explain everything to you normally. You just need to put the blocks in the right corner, and then you'll get a workbench. It's very simple, don't worry. We have the best school. Ho-ho! Now, every student is doing very well with his task. I can only rejoice at this, but I hope that none of you will violate discipline. Therefore, now we proceed to the next part of our task. We will need to show how the chest is made. Each of you must know these rules, and it is very difficult to live without them. Now the last student will place several resources in the cage and get a chest. I see that he has guessed the correct location and is starting to install them on the board. I still can't believe it, but he still managed to do it. Get the diamonds and sit down at the desk. This is the end of the lesson. Uh-oh.
So I see that there are only fewer students, but there is nothing wrong with that. I will now try to explain to each of you what we will do next. Anyone who gets distracted will be punished very much. Now take the brushes and paints. You will need them in order to write the correct answer at the blackboard.
Oh!
The essence of the task is as follows. Listen to me carefully. Please don't get distracted. You will need to substitute the letter correctly to get the word. There are several possible answers at the bottom. Whoever points correctly will get a very good rating. I am now waiting for the first one to answer this task.
I think I'm starting to guess what that word is. I'm going to show you this on the subject. I think you'll agree with me. It's actually an apple. I'm going to give it to you now so that you can have a very tasty meal and substitute the letter correctly.
This is the wrong letter because the apple is spelled differently. What a horror! You are a completely untrained student. I'm very upset right now. You better run away from me because I'm going to hit you very hard. You can't study so badly if you don't like my school. Go to JJ.
I am very surprised by the students who study here. I still don't understand why they are so stupid they can't even spell the word correctly. Let's get to the next task. I have only 2 students left in this class. I hope they will be properly responsible and will get a lot of pleasure for it.
The next task is completely simple. There you just need to substitute the correct word and indicate who is really indicated in the picture. But I see that the student just took the apple and starts to be afraid of me. It's very bad. I'm going to be completely alone right now. My classroom is very empty because another student is running away to JJ's school. It's very sad. Then, now with one student, we will sit in this class and study. Maybe he's a genius, and I can prove without any problems that my school is very effective and cultivates the best. Student, please show me the word that points to the picture. If you answer correctly, then I will praise you all the time. I really hope that you won't make a mistake, because now a lot depends on it. I can't believe my eyes. You really just pointed out the right word. The picture shows a bear. It's not a cat or a dog. You are my best student. I am very glad that you are studying at my school, so I will give you something nice for this. There's only one student left in my poor school. But I try not to get upset because the 2 of us have a lot of fun and try not to get distracted. We run all over the school and are happy. But I would really like to know how they study in JJ's class. Why are all the students running away to him?
Oh!
Student, we've been sitting in class for a very long time right now. I think it's time for us to relax and have a delicious meal. I think the best idea right now is if I go to a rich school.
We are continuing our lessons now. I don't understand, Mikey. What are you going to do near my school? Please explain to me.
You won't believe it, but I don't have any students left. Everyone ran away to you. I want to understand how you teach them. I will be very grateful if you let me inside. Just please don't reject me. I'm already very upset and ready to do all the tasks that you give me.
Then quickly sit down at your desk and listen to me carefully. We've already started the lesson and you're late. So now, everyone listen to me carefully. There are too many students and I didn't expect it. The whole village is now studying at my school. Look, we are starting math. We will solve the examples. They are not difficult. I am sure that each of my children will be able to answer them correctly. Look at the board. I'm drawing numbers now. You'll need to solve a mathematical example. The first number will be 10. Do not get distracted and still look carefully because this example is much more difficult than in Mikey's school. This number will need to be added with another 10. After the equal sign, you will have to give the correct answer. I hope that you still will not make a mistake and write everything as it should be. Mikey, you're going to solve this math example.
What? I don't even know how to do it. Well, let me try to show what knowledge I have. I think that now the whole class will be very surprised how smart I am. So it turns out I need to add 10 plus 10 now. It's not an easy task, but I'm sure my answer will be correct now. So look carefully at the board.
Mikey, I don't get it. Why are you standing there thinking for so long now? The example is very easy. Everyone can solve it faster.
Now look at the board carefully. I wrote the correct answer after all. I don't understand why you're starting to hit me now. Is this really not what you wanted to see? I'm very upset right now. I don't understand why my merits are so poorly evaluated. Let me try to solve this example now.
Mikey, of such stupid students as you, I have not seen for a long time. It amazes me. Just write the correct number and that's it. 10 plus 10 equals 20. I'm giving you a hint. Just write down this number. Well, you finally did it.
I corrected it to 29 because it's more beautiful, so please don't hit me. I don't want to be hurt right now. I urgently need to close with an obsidian block. I don't like this punishment at all for incorrect answers.
Oh, that's how our incredible adventure ended.